Hi, my name is Christian Huth, and this is July 2018, and here's the big schedule at Willow Springs International Raceway. I just got back from vacation, spent a month in the Philippines. Still no tan. I'm a pink individual for life, I guess. But we have a hot month out here at Willow Springs Raceway, and I don't just mean on the track. A hot month means we have a very slow track on the weekdays and minor events in the weekend. Plenty of open testing and semi-exclusive opportunities available at Willow Springs Raceway. As you can see, the calendar does not have a lot of riding on it. So all of those empty dates are ready for you to come out and open test your race vehicle or street vehicle if you're just going to do drifting on our street prepared drift tracks. Also, there's a lot of open testing ready for the kart track. So if you're a go-kart guy, and you need some practice coming out here, 30 bucks all day long at the kart track. With the drag racing and extreme speed on Saturday, the 7th of July. We have Just Drift doing one of their grassroots clinic day weekends on the balcony. It's for people that are trying to break into top drift to get their practice. They have their own little, and some people are just coming out and drifting for the first time. Just Drift is our official school out here for drifting. So no matter what your skill level is, come out and try and drift your car at Willow Springs Raceway on the 7th and 8th with Just Drift. Okay, going into Sunday, we have M1GP. That's a young lady who does mini motorcycle and supermoto racing on the streets, at least, out here at Willow Springs Raceway. His whole schedule is out here at Willow Springs. Where his home track, he really puts on a good show. Still building his racers. He went from weekends with 8 guys showing up to where he has nice events, especially on the streets. It'll be full pits. So M1GP on the streets, the 8th. It's one of those hot motorcycle races. Mini motos all the way, I think, to 650s. And I think some supermoto. It's kind of different every year. Throws a different event together every year, depending on coming out and check it out. M1GP on the 8th, Sunday. Absolutely nothing going on the 9th through the 12th. Friday the 13th out here at Willow Springs Raceway. We only have one event Friday. It's called Auto Gallary. So Auto Gallary, a name like that, they're probably going to have some pretty nice cars. So we are open on the weekdays to spectators if you want to come out. As long as it's not a non-disclosure or a movie being filmed, you can come out and check out the events on the weekdays, most of the time for free. Depending. Sometimes there's a $10 fee, but that always carries into the whole weekend. But on a Friday, if you come out and there's nothing going on that weekend really, and it's just a little event, you can just come out, sign in, and check out the event. Go get yourself a hamburger or a steak sandwich in the diner, some cold beverage, adult or virgin. As long as you're not driving, I'd go with the adult. But on the 13th, Auto Gallery, there's a bunch of people in there, probably nice cars. Testing on the big 2.5-mile road course for race-prepared vehicles, which is a roll cage, 5-point harness, fire extinguisher within reach of the driver, mounted in the car. That's our minimum requirements for open testing. And on these small events where we only have 1 or 2 cars, you don't have to have any racing licensing. We have fire safety out there watching you. So if you're not safe, he will get you off the track. You have to know what you're doing, but these are for more amateur testing of race cars. And even guys that just have their car that they're tuning up that they don't race and they want to come out and test for a little bit of a cheaper, more solo experience than coming out with like a track day. It's kind of like on these small events, you can have your own track day. Bring your family out, rent a garage for 50 bucks. Bring your race car out, test and tune it, get all the seat time you want. We don't allow any passengers, we don't allow any no passengers, and no funny business. It's a strictly test and tune for the vehicle, but in the pits you can do all the funny business. Going into the Sunday of that weekend, we have Fast Lane Racing School. I'm sure I've talked about them, and there's probably a description of them below this video. Fast Lane Racing School, they're doing something on the streets of Willow to finish. That weekend, another slow weekend, not much going on, just some private events. I see Nissan's going to be out here. We have some private event testing, some private firm event on the 19th and 20th that Friday, taking away the test and tune on that Friday. But then there's an opportunity on that Saturday, the 21st, and then we go into the, third weekend of July. It is another drag race night. I already talked about that at the beginning of the video, so I won't bore you with that, but another drag race night, the 21st. 7 to 11, be there or be square. And this is a little bit of a special weekend in the promoters that put on big motorcycle events. Now I talked to her, Dana, and she knows what she's doing. I'm still confused as to what the event is. So you'll find a picture of this somewhere on the interwebs and a link below this video. and it kind of explains what's going on. We'll probably show you the back and the front side. There's lots of information. It's a crazy event. They're nationwide. Let me just go down the list here. Track Day, Hot Bike Presents, FXR Dynabike Show, Stunt Shows, Wheelie Contest, FXR Dyna Exhibition Race. He's going to do a PM event on the Speedway, which is our little quarter-mile paved oval that we do our stunt car racing on. Speedway at Willow Springs. I'm sure that there's some links to the Speedway events going on this month. There are no Speedway events going on this month, but there's some links to what they do out there. They're probably taking July off. But check that out and some of the other videos that Brody Thomas puts on, or Willow Springs Twitter. So round 4 on the Speedway. This is Top Drift final round for all the glory. There'll be a lot of cars out here. The guys that still are in the points contingency, and even some guys that are out of the points contingency just for that practice. But come on out, $10. They'll probably go till about 10 p.m. So you can literally come out here at 8 in the morning. Have some fun, watch some cars, and stay all the way till 10 p.m., make a full day of it, get roasted out here in the desert, and then enjoy the nice night afterwards. And that's it for July. Partnered up with some new social media, Brody Thomas on YouTube, and Real WSIR on Twitter for updates. Also, check out our improvements at the Streets of Willow, some luxury comfort improvements at the building.
They put in 6 brand new tables and 4 bar stools per table. They've also painted the floor a gloss black. That is so awesome. They put the streets in white lettering encased in the floor. As soon as they are going to put a drop-in ceiling in here. Brand new air conditioning system in the street building. Have your event here very nice and cool.